processing data, both processing information at the same time. Okay, and what it goes, inside, as I've shown you, the slide before. We have this ASIC chip that compares the data between the two sides to ensure nothing is wrong. Now, what if something goes wrong? Okay, I mean, it's only natural that something would go wrong. It's hardware after all. Hardware do fail, and I've come across a lot of times where when hardware fails, the next thing we need to do is to get it replaced quickly. Okay, so I believe what we can demonstrate is what I'm about to do is I'm going to unplug the back of the ftSever, where I also want to draw your attention, well, not away from the big screen, but also keep your your attention on. So which was the screen that runs? Okay, so this is the screen that runs one of the dashboards here. Okay, showing you some active data. Okay, that is running here. So it runs the wonderware operation management interface here. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to the back. Okay, let me identify. So this is the active enclosure. Okay, so what I'm about to do is I'm going to unplug live. Okay, the power of that supplies power to one of the enclosure, and this will effectively bring down my system. Now, a typical system when it goes down, okay, it will fail over, okay, no big deal. But failing over means all my live data during the failover will be lost, okay. And with the ftSever, we will see that when I go do the unplugging of the power cord, all the operation that is shown on the screen will continue to run. Okay, and what that means, what that translates is, all the data that is flowing from your PLC to your SCADA to your historian will continue. Okay, you will continue to have your sight on what is happening in the plant. Okay, so without further ado, I will go. Yes, the first yes, please. Okay, just unplug it. All right, so now it is now unplugged. So one side of my enclosure is completely dead. Okay, without power. Okay. Now, of course, when that happens, okay, the next reaction will be, oh no, I better go and get it fixed. Well, fear not, my operation continues to run. My data keeps on flowing. Okay, so that's the most important part. Now, as I mentioned, okay, the ftSever can, call home when something goes wrong. It will be able to call home. It will be able to trigger alerts. So either via SNMP or when you integrate, with OPC server, you can even get the information redirected, to your HMI dashboard, where you'll be receiving alerts. One side is going down. Now, what happens is, okay, we need to get it repaired quickly. And what I'm about to show you is how to get a system repaired, live, okay, when, my environment is still running. So, okay. So, yeah, I'll do it without the mic, okay. So what I'm about to show you is, a live demonstration of hardware replacement. Alright, so replacing a ftSever hardware is as simple as just doing a plug and play. So what we're about to do is we're about to remove the hard disk, okay, from my enclosure, okay. So that's hard disk number 1, hard disk number 2. Now the next thing is, could you help me unplug the power? The network.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So to replace this is just unscrew, take it out, okay? So this replaceable module slides out, okay? Alright. So this is, one enclosure, All right. Now, once this is taken out, okay, we have a live system, a live replacement module here. All right. Okay. So our support organization do not ship you a part. When we ship it, we just ship the whole enclosure. Okay. And all we need to do, okay, while your application runs, we do a live replacement here, okay? Slide this back in, okay? Okay. And could you please help me with the cables, please? Yeah. Plug back in the hard disk and okay, plugging the hard disk and the cables and then the power, and that's it. Okay, it's just like replacing a PLC. I mean, I've seen one of those PLC replacement that's pretty plug and play. And when we designed the ftSever, we designed it with the same method, with the same idea that replacing a server should be as easy as a PLC, and this is what it is. So once it is replaced, so did you plug back the power? Okay, so it's now doing the test, and when the tests are all done, it will boot up, and then it will begin to resync. And once the resync is done, okay, your server, your environment is back to duplex mode, which means dual resilience. Okay, but all of these are done live without affecting the operation of your plant. So to summarize, the solution Stratus provide. Okay, so I believe we are running out of time, but I have more to share with you. So now it's the ftSever. And then later on, I will also, share with you a bit more on our Edge solution, which is, over there. Okay. So having said that, I believe can you switch to the. I believe it's a Q&A session, so no need to switch back to the slide. So So it's now Q&A session.